Hello and welcome. My name is Chris, and today I just wanted to get on here and talk about a book I'm going to be reading. I'm going to be reading it during my vacation, and it's our book choice for bookstream.tv. We're a Facebook group and we read great books, and then we're all Periscopers. So we get on Periscope and talk about what we've read, so we get to hear opinions about the book from other readers, and I love it. So for October, our book is The Icarus Deception by Seth Godin. I've been wanting to read this book for a long time, and so we're doing it now. This is for this month, and what we talked about today on Periscope was what we wanted to get out of reading the book, and I know that I'm going to be inspired. I've read quite a bit of Seth's work on his blog. He has a blog called This is Seth's blog. Wow, that's hard to say quickly or at all, actually. And I know he's a great writer. He's had 18 books out, and he's an amazing blogger. And I was first introduced to his work in Tools of Titans by Tim Ferriss. Our book club actually took 3 months and read that whole book. And that book featured different really world-class performers and amazing people. So that's how I was first introduced to Seth Godin. And this book just looks wonderful, and I think it's going to help in an area of kind of reprogramming my thoughts around work. You know, I'm now delving into creative work versus on the clock hourly wage work, which I did for many years after I left the Air Force. So I feel like he's got a gold mine of ideas in every chapter. I started reading, and even just the jacket of the book is just amazing. So I was going to read just a really quick excerpt from that. He says, "What are you afraid of? The old rules. Play it safe. Stay in your comfort zone. Find an institution, a job, a set of rules to stick to. Keep your head down. Don't fly too close to the sun. The new truth. It's better to be sorry than safe. You need to fly higher than ever." In his bravest and most challenging book yet, Seth Godin shows us how we can thrive in an economy that rewards art, not compliance. He explains why true innovators focus on trust, remarkability, leadership, and stories that spread. And he makes a passionate argument for why you should be treating your work as art. So it's amazing because I'm a wannabe writer. And I used to be a writer in the Air Force. I was a journalist, a military journalist. And but I'm wanting to do book writing now, and I have a memoir partially written. But I just, you know, I need a fire lit under me, and I think this is going to be an awesome book. So I wanted to share it with my YouTube viewers because you may want to read this book. You may be interested, but either that or you can even check him out by going to his website. This is Seth's blog. I think it's .com, and you can read his blog. But I think this is going to be a wonderful book. And he is actually the person who recommended one of our last books, which was The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. And I was really impressed with that book. That was wonderful. Just wonderful. So this will be a quick little, video, I think. He says, don't retreat into your story. He says in the book, once you have enough, and I think he means money, for rice, beans, and taking care of your family and a few other things, money is just a story. So isn't that true, that we get to a certain point and it's not actually necessarily more money that we need, but we want to make a contribution. We want to leave a legacy of some kind. As we get older, that tends to get a little more urgent, you know, in us. So I just think this is going to be a really enriching book, and I'm looking forward to reading it all throughout the month of October with Bookstream TV, and putting it in my suitcase tonight, or not my suitcase, my backpack actually tonight, because I'm flying out tomorrow to Vermont. So just wanted to share it with y'all, because you never know when it might be something that actually ends up really sparking someone else. This is what it looks like again, The Icarus Deception by Seth Godin. I first heard about it when I tuned into a fellow Periscoper who was talking about the book, and she was so darn convincing and fired me up about the book. And just after that, I heard about him again by reading about him in Tools of Titans. So it was like like I was hearing about Seth Godin's book everywhere, it seemed like. And so I put it up as a suggestion for our book club. And the book club, before I joined it, had read another one of his books. And gosh, I can't think of the name of it right now. It could have been called Tribes, but that may not be right. Don't quote me on that. So they were already fully happy with reading another Seth Godin book, and we voted it in. Every month we have a little vote on our Facebook group, and that's led by Lance Whipple. I'm just a part of that tribe. I'm just a member, but I've really enjoyed it. So I'll put this up on here just in case you want to see, if you are interested in the book club. That's the address. That'll take you to the www.bookstream.tv will take you to the page where you can join. It's free. We're just love books, and we love to Periscope. And then you can, on Periscope, which is an app for both Android and Apple, the hashtag BookstreamTV, you can find other, you can find some of our broadcasts. So sometimes we broadcast daily. Other times we're all so busy that we stick to a Friday scope train at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So anyway, that's all for today. But I couldn't repurpose my Periscope broadcast today because I don't think my phone has enough storage. And anyway, I didn't have the settings right. So I just hopped on here to do another one, and I'm really going on my trip tomorrow. I cross my fingers anyway, if everything, God willing, and the creek doesn't rise. So thank you very much. Usually on here talking about fountain pens, but I love books. I love fountain pens. I love all pens, bullet journaling, all that kind of thing. And I have grown to really like live streaming and video making, which I'm not very good at yet, but I'm going to learn. I learn a little something new every day about it. So that's all for today, and just have a great time. Hope you have awesome books and pens to enjoy too. And there's a lot of really serious things going on in the world right now. My prayers are with the people in Las Vegas, but let's keep ourselves positive as we can, and contribute to the positive energy in the world the best we can. That's one thing we can do, amongst other things. So I'll see you next time. Bye for now.